Hey y'all, welcome back to a new vlog. If you're new here, my name is Karla Monique and today we are in the kitchen. So in today's video, it is going to be a little different. We're actually in the kitchen and I'm going to be doing a DIY heart cake for my birthday. If you guys didn't know, my birthday is Monday, July 17th. So instead of paying someone to make me a birthday cake that nobody's going to actually eat and I just want for pictures and for show, I have decided to make my own. So what you'll need for today's DIY is 2 boxes of cake mix, any flavor that you would like, a box of Jello. I did strawberry because I'm making a strawberry cake. Some all-purpose flour. I chose the Pillsbury Best flour because it's really easy to use when you're baking and you don't really have to sift it. You don't have to sift it. You need some milk, 6 eggs, and a mixer. So this mixer I did get from Walmart. It was on sale for 40 bucks. I don't have a KitchenAid, but I don't really bake like that or use a mixer that often to really want to invest into a KitchenAid. So for now, we're going to be using this Walmart one and it's going to do just fine. So to decorate the cake, I have bought this from Hobby Lobby. All of these next items are going to be from Hobby Lobby. I got the buttercream icing, and we can always make our own icing, but I chose to go the lazy route and just buy it. We have vanilla flavoring, decorating gel, a pink squeeze gel color to make our white icing pink. So that's another trick if you want to do a lot of different colors and make a lot of different things. Always get or make or buy regular white icing and just add food, the food gel coloring to make the different colors. And then I also got the cake drip because I'm going to try to do a cake drip. We'll see how it turns out. Now I do want to just disclose I am not a baker by any means. This is my first time actually trying to make a cake like to look presentable and actually decorate it also. So this is just for fun and hopefully it turns out pretty good. And if you're interested, stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below if you've done one of these cakes, or give me a few tips at the end if you saw me mess up or do anything that could help me out. Let's get into it. All right guys, along with the ingredients you need to bake your cake, it's also really important to have the different devices, things to decorate your cake. So what we will be using are these 10-inch round cake pans. They're still a little wet. These 10-inch round cake pans. You want to make sure your pans are the same size, so when you're stacking them, they look equal. One of these pans are a little bit bigger than the other one, but it'll be okay. I'll just trim off the excess. The good things about these pans I picked up from Ross are they're quick release pans. So when you're baking a cake, when you take it out the oven, you always want to put it on a drying rack so that it can cool down, or cooling rack so it can cool down. And these pans have the quick release where you can release this and then the cake will come all the way out of the pan and you don't have to worry about shaking it down because this all comes apart and separates. So that's what I really like about these pans. Unfortunately, I only have 2 that are similar size. My other one is really big, so I won't be able to use that. So I'm going to substitute and use this 8-inch pan that is similar. We also have a cake leveler. Now you can always just use a knife, a spatula, or whatever and cut your cake across to level it out once it comes out. However, I just decided to pick this up from Hobby Lobby. It was really cheap. It was only $4 and they have 40% off all the cake baking supplies. So try to catch a sale at Hobby Lobby if you want to do this DIY when they have the 40% off. It'll definitely save you a lot of money. I picked up this cake decorating kit from Amazon. It was about $18. I'll leave the link down below if you guys are interested. And it comes with all your basic things you need to make a cake. So we have the cake stand that you decorate it on. This is really good because it turns around and it twirls. So as you're icing the cake, it's really easy to turn the cake around rather than using your body and moving all the way around or picking it up and turning it around. So this is definitely Very good to have and definitely recommend it. We also have this icing cake icer to spread your icing out on the cake. We need to wash that. We have another one. This one is actually, looks like a device to actually slice the cake and pick it up. We're gonna wash that. So I'll put that over there to wash. And then, of course, all of your icing bags. So it came with a lot of different icing tips. It did come with a lot of icing tips and bags to decorate. So it shows you on the picture all the different icing tips. And it comes with lots and lots of bags. So this is going to be plenty. I only probably will use about 3 in this one because I'm going to keep the cake simple. You also want to make sure you have these cake icing spreaders to make your cake smooth. I'm going to open these so I can wash them. So these are very good to make your cake smooth and get that nice professional touch. So I have 3 of these. This one is rounded, this one is flat, which is probably the one I'll use. And this one has like little edging on it so you can give it the decoration if you chose to. The piping bags, and then all of the piping tips. So that'll be fun to see if I can actually do it. Oh, and this is, some more piping. So I guess this is for the icing, to ice the whole cake. And this is for like piping and decorations of the plastic. So I'll put these to the side. So decorating the cake is going to be much later. We actually need to bake it first. So let's do that. Got our mixing bowl. So first I'm going to mix the dry ingredients together. So I have the little, I watched a couple videos, y'all, of some bakers who made cakes that are professional. So this is his recipe. You can follow him on Instagram at Cake King. He's really cool. I met him when I went to Jackson State. He's from Jackson. I think he lives in Florida now. But he used to have a bakery in Jackson, and oh my gosh, y'all, his cakes were so good. Anyway, so this is his cake recipe, and this recipe that I'm making now will make you 3 full pans of batter for the cake. So we're using 2 of any flavored cake you want. I'm using strawberry. Oh, I almost forgot. Make sure you preheat your oven. He said he likes to bake his slower and slower so that it bakes all the way through evenly. So we're going to put it on 325, which is what he recommends. And he said he just puts all of it in the oven at the same time, and it works perfectly fine. And he just uses his oven, his regular convection oven that he has at the house. So I have 2 wraps. So I'm going to move this one down just for this. So we're going to put 1 there and 2 there. So I'm going to put it on bake at 325. And we're going to start the preheating oven. I like this oven because it does have a rapid preheat, so it preheats really fast. So we're going to turn that on. I almost forgot, make sure you have measuring cups. Really, I just use the 1 cup measuring cup and I'll just go from there. I mean, I have the whole set, but I never usually use it. Another tip that he did say when you're baking your cake is to try to get all your ingredients at room temperature. So that's why I set everything out, and I've been having it sitting out as I set up for the video. So far we have 2 boxes of the cake mix. We're going to do 2 cups of flour. into the mixing bowl and put it on the mixer. So it says you need 1 cup of vegetable oil. I'm gonna use this one instead. 1 cup. So if you see, I forgot to tell you about the vegetable oil. Make sure you have vegetable oil before you start your cake. 1 cup of vegetable oil. He said you could do milk, regular milk or buttermilk. I forgot to buy the buttermilk, so we're gonna use regular milk. 2 cups of milk. 1 cup of water. And 6 eggs. Now for my eggs, I am going to crack them in here. Just in case I do get a shell in there, I can just easily get it out. Compared to that big old thing. So we are going to mix this really quick. I don't know, every time I put eggs in a thing and whisk it, I just want to hurry up and put salt and pepper in it. But if we put that in our cake, it would be disgusting. All right, eggs are whisked together. Adding that in. All right, y'all, we have the wet ingredients in, and we're just going to put it on here. Make sure, get it good and lock it in. And we're going to start it on low. And there it goes.
Hey, little mama, would you like to be my sunshine?
Just cut by cup, so it makes a lot better.
Tell me what I'm feeling beyond. Hey, hey, I'm beyond all that fuck shit. Hey.
Hey, little mama, would you like to be my sunshine? Nigga, touch my game, we gon' turn this shit to Columbine. Ice on my neck, cost me 10 times 3. $30,000 for a nigga to get free. I just hit Rodeo and I spent like 10 G's. I just did a show and spent the...
Alright, y'all, it's looking so good. So we're gonna add a little bit of this vanilla flavoring in, just to give it a little bit more taste. It is a strawberry cake, but I think adding vanilla just gives it a little bit more kick. Okay, we did 2. 2 of the vanilla from Hobby Lobby. It looks pretty good, y'all. I'm gonna kick it up a notch. Sorry, y'all, I wasn't recording. I poured all the batter in the cake and I put it in the oven. So they're in there. I don't want to keep opening this. But I wasn't recording. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I was saying, in order to make it like that tall cake that you guys, that bakeries usually do, nice, tall, and cute, it is recommended to do at least 3 layers. So it's not a 3-tiered, it's a 3-layered cake, and it's 1 tier. So 3 layers make 1 tier, so that's why I did 3 different pans of batter, of cakes. And so yeah, we'll see how it comes out. I thought it was going to be too much, so if you're making this cake and it looks like, oh my gosh, this is too much ingredients, I don't need to do all this, maybe do it in half. No, don't do it. Do all of the ingredients I showed you, put it all in there, make it, and when you get to pouring in those pans, you're going to see that you needed every last drop of that batter. Because I didn't think I was going to use it all, but definitely did use it. All right, y'all. So now that the cake is baking, we're going to put the timer on 45 minutes. 45. And one thing you want to make sure is you're not keep opening the oven back and forth while you're baking the cake. If you have a light on your oven, go ahead and turn it on so you can check on it that way and just look through. But you don't want to keep opening the oven because it will, you know, make that cake fall down in the center. And we don't want that. So y'all, while the cake is baking, I'm going to go ahead and do a little cleanup because it got a little out of control really quick in here. Is Sean getting a haircut? I was finna come that way. Alright y'all, we got it out the oven. I don't know if you're supposed to level it while it's hot or when it cools. But I'm gonna wait till it cools, so. See, that's why I like these pans. This looks good. Da-da-da-da. Last one, y'all. Now this one isn't the quick release, so we'll see how it do. Oh, not so bad. So you always want to take your cakes out of the pan as soon as they come out the oven, because if you leave them in the pan, this pan is still 300, 400 degrees hot. So it's going to continue to cook as long as it's in this pan. So always take your cakes out, put them on the cooling rack directly. All right, y'all, so let me turn the oven off. All right, y'all, so the oven is off. We have our cakes right here. They're cooling. I'm not gonna cut it until they cool off. I think that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know, comment down below. Are you supposed to wait till they cool off to level it? Or are you supposed to do it while it's hot? I'm gonna wait. This one almost got a little burnt. The one that was at the bottom, and it was in a different pan, it almost got burnt. Y'all see that? The other ones are like a perfect golden brown though. So the fun part is when we decorate, y'all. So I'm gonna let these cool. It's 3:14 now. I'm gonna let them cool about an hour, and then I'm gonna come back and check on them. And we're gonna get started, baby. We gonna get started. All right, y'all. See you guys in a minute. All right, y'all. We're back again. All right, y'all. So the cakes have cooled. They're a little bit still warm. Just a little bit, but we're gonna level them off, okay? Board, I'm gonna get that ready so when I stack them, they'll go directly on that. First, get all this beauty. Then, I'm gonna just sit this right here. It's actually gonna be a pretty big cake. I didn't expect it to be this big. So, I don't even know how to use this, but let's see. Oh, I see. So there's little grooves on the side, and if you squeeze it in, you can adjust it. It comes with two. I don't want to use both. Should I put it on here? I did that so uneven still. So pretty good. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna put it somewhere. Yeah, it is so lumpy. It's my cake, y'all. I can't get it. Leveling is harder than I thought. Definitely not leveled. They said you're supposed to put like icing right here so the cake doesn't move. So let's open this.
This here is also true for sure. It's not like everything I do you're used to it. I ain't here as long as about you. Something I got in mind, I'm feeling inside. So used to think I'm confident in love. Is this gonna last? All the bottom start moving too fast. Feel like I'm in crazy competition with the past. All I gotta ask, anything.
So what they did is, since we don't have a hard pan, they just said to slice it. I wonder if I could slice it with this. It's not a knife. So let's see. So you do want to be careful with this part because you want to keep that. Hello? Hello?
Next stop, number 1.
Cheesecake? Give them my phone number and tell them you have a reward you want to use.
Did you send it to me?
I just told you. You give them my phone number and tell them you have a reward you want to use.
What kind of cake you want?
It's the normal celebration. All right, y'all, so what I'm doing is cutting it into a V. So you cut the edges off into a V. All right, y'all, so basically it was round and I cut it directly at the point, just like that. And so this is gonna make the top. So the last one, just like this. And I'm just gonna go down, so it's the same.
This here is something personal. How they don't feeling is reversible. Feeling just pain, that's why it hurts to go. You attend the light, when the stage is
Okay,
high.
so this is gonna be the top of the heart, so you just wanna ice it and then press it on. So you're gonna put the ice in here so that it sticks. See there, and I'm gonna just put a little right here, just to give it a little bit more stickiness. And then that's where you're gonna press it to make the round part. Kind of like eyelashes. Make sure you put that glue on the end real good so it can stick. Really?
Hell yeah, right here.
Press that on. I'm gonna get the other one. Try to keep the layers in order that you did it, so that way it's kind of even. I didn't.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. What happened to forever? Now we're not together. I know it's time, you probably need a break to see if you would down whatever. I done die together, but baby, know that I'm good either way. What happened to forever? Now we're not together. I know it's time, you probably need a break to see if you would down whatever. I done die together, but baby, know that I'm good either way.
It's slowly coming together. It's not the perfect part, but I mean, it's slowly coming together. We're gonna have to reshape. All right, last layer. More butter.
Good either way. Oh, I'm good. Yeah. What happened to forever? Now we're not together. I know it's time, you probably need a break to see if you were done whatever. I done die together, but baby, know that I'm good either way. What happened?
Y'all can see. Now, I'm gonna take the buttercream and put it all over. Yeah, it just don't spread like the other. Barely saw the pink. It was like a light pink. Definitely squeeze all that out so you can get the true pink. So let me show y'all. Y'all, it's not the prettiest cake, but I mean, it's pretty cute for a DIY. DIY, y'all. So, look at that. Now let me try to put the ribbons on the end so that way you can kind of cover it up. Okay. Here's the cake.
But that's not a candle, that's a sparkler.
I know.
So you gotta wait till it catches.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. By the time you get that one, like time to bottom all, they all be gone.
Come on. Ooh, now take me a picture. All right, y'all, cut the cake. It actually looks pretty good. Ricky's about to do a taste test. Come on, Toot.
You didn't beat it enough.
Pooh, you were just lying.
I
not
You
fluffy.
lying.
It's not fluffy.
Pooh.
I need water.
You lying.
I need water.
Pooh, you barely put it in your mouth and you already spewing stuff. I know you lying.
Because it's dry. It's like
Pooh.
Popeye's biscuit.
It's bad for real.
Oh,
It's good.
but
The inside look pretty decent.
you did cook it. The bottom is kind of burnt. It's like
Yeah,
really
it
brown.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that. One of my layers.
It's not moist. It's really not moist. You need to make it fluffy. So what ingredient didn't you have that you didn't want to go get that you left out?
No, I had all the ingredients.
Oh, it's not fluffy. No, I want my cake.
Anyway, cake war coming soon because he keep talking about his stuff.
Come on, I can do this call.
Okay.